This video is going to show how to remove the seats, in this case the front seat on a 200 series Land Cruiser. This one is a 2008 Land Cruiser, not an LX570, but it should work the same way. So you can see you got these covers over all of these rails. To remove them, the factory service manual tells us to pry these out with a screwdriver. So you can see they kind of clip in to the track. So it's pretty simple. All I did was just put the screwdriver underneath here and kind of twist it a little bit. You know, obviously try not to damage this. Twist it as much as possible and it will just pop out. I got it to pop out on one side. I'll just pop this back in. I think that's back in. Yep. There we go. Got to pop out on one side and just pull it up. It comes out the other side. See those little clips right there and right there. That is how it holds in the back anyway. So you can see I got the seat moved all the way forward. So to do it in the front, I've already done it here, but we'll just go over it. It's actually really easy. It's the same thing. It's just these two guys here, same clips. I don't even really need to slide this forward. It's really just the same process. It exposes a couple 14mm bolts here. All right, good enough. You sit over there like that, put the screwdriver under there, same. Pry it, pop it out, do the same on the other side. Got the thingy over there. 14mm, 14mm, and then obviously same in the back. The last step is you're going to want to disconnect the battery up front there. Make sure it's disconnected for at least 90 seconds to completely drain the system, because you don't want an airbag going off. And you will be removing, as you can see under the seat here, there's a few connectors, including one of them back there is a yellow connector, which means SRS, which means airbag. So you don't want to remove this connector with the battery still plugged in. So make sure you disconnect the battery for at least 90 seconds. I would probably do a little bit longer just to be safe before you remove that. So what I plan to do is remove these. I'm just going to remove all the bolts. So front bolts first. No, let's see. We'll do the back bolts first. Yeah, back bolts first, then slide the seat back into the position that it's currently in. Then remove these bolts. That gives us plenty of access to get under here. Then we'll disconnect the battery. After all the bolts are removed, disconnect the battery. Then tilt the seat back to be able to get under here and undo all these. And then the last little piece is, you can see the wiring harness here is held on with this little clip. You can either cut the electrical tape and then retape it after the fact, or use an interior trim pry tool that looks something like this, and just get up underneath there and pry it out. You just don't want to break the little tabs that are on there. I do have some extra of these from another Toyota. If you break the tabs, and I don't know, you'll have to zip tie it on there or something ghetto. So if you want to be safe, just cut the electrical tape and then reattach the electrical tape. It'll be a little tough on a seat like this, because you got to get under there and try to put electrical tape under there. So probably better off with one of these pry tools. And then the whole seat will come out. Alrighty. Oh, there is one last thing I'll mention. It does mention in the factory service manual, if you want to save your seat settings. Get on here, buddy. It mentions something about... Come on, focus, you fuck. Really? You don't want to focus, do you? You don't want to cooperate. There we go. I'm not going to do this because I don't have any of this stuff set up on my Cruiser. This is a new to me Cruiser, but if you got something where you want to save the seat settings, perhaps all of this junk applies to you. Yeah, okay, then we go back here. Operate, power, blah, 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 disconnect connection on the seat. Remove front seat assembly. Don't damage the body. Yeah, I don't think I'm all that worried about that. She's getting new paint anyway, so. Okay, there you go. That is how to remove the front seat on a 200 series Cruiser. All this other stuff is in some of my other videos. If you're interested, check that out. All right, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Aloha.